Imagine holding a simple coin in your hand. Cool, metallic, unassuming. Now, imagine discovering that the very same coin could be your ticket to unimaginable fortune. What if I told you there's a US coin, minted more than 70 years ago, that has stunned the world with its value? Today, we're diving into the spellbinding story of the 1948 Franklin half dollar, a coin that doesn't just honor one of America's founding fathers, but has become a legend in the world of rare currency. And if you think you know what a valuable coin looks like, brace yourself. One of these, in the right condition, could command a jaw-dropping $35 million. Stay with me, because what you learn in the next few minutes could change how you look at the coins in your own collection, or even the ones hiding in your pocket change. This isn't just coin collecting. This is a hunt for hidden treasure, a numismatic mystery, and you're about to unlock it. Let's start at the beginning. Picture the year, 1948. The United States Mint in Philadelphia is preparing to release a new half dollar, one that would carry the face of none other than Benjamin Franklin. Now, Franklin was a man of many talents, statesman, inventor, philosopher. But did you know he was the first non-president to appear on a regularly circulating US half dollar? This coin, the 1948 Franklin half dollar, signaled a new era. But what makes it so extraordinary? Why has it captured the imagination of collectors for generations? Before I reveal the secrets and the staggering value, let's take a closer look at the coin itself. Measuring 30 millimeters in diameter, with a weight of 12.5 grams and a thickness of 2.15 millimeters, the Franklin half dollar feels substantial in the palm. Struck from an alloy of 90% silver and 10% copper, its metallic shimmer is as captivating today as it was the day it left the mint. The obverse features a crisp, dignified portrait of Franklin, his hair swept back in classic 18th century style. Turn it over, and you're greeted by the Liberty Bell, an enduring symbol of American freedom. But look closer. There, beneath the bell's yoke, is a tiny eagle, almost hidden, as if daring you to discover it. But here's where things get truly suspenseful. Not all Franklin half dollars are created equal. Some are ordinary, worn by circulation and time. But a select few possess a detail that sends collectors into a frenzy. A detail so rare, so elusive, that finding one is like discovering a needle in a haystack. I'm talking about the full bell lines, or FBL. Numismatists, or serious coin collectors, know this term well. It refers to the horizontal lines at the bottom of the Liberty Bell on the coin's reverse. For a Franklin half dollar to qualify as full bell lines, every one of those lines must be complete, sharp, and unbroken, a sign of an exceptionally strong strike at the mint. Now, why is FBL such a big deal? Because it's proof of perfection. Most coins, even straight from the mint, have weak spots. But an FBL Franklin half dollar tells you that the die was fresh, the strike was flawless, and the coin has survived the decades without a hint of wear. That's the difference between a coin that's merely old and one that's truly priceless. But how does one prove their coin is the real deal? Enter the world of grading, the process that separates average coins from absolute legends. The top professional grading services in the world, like PCGS, Professional Coin Grading Service, and NGC, Numismatic Guarantee Company, use a scale known as the Sheldon scale, running from 1 to 70. A coin graded MS 60 is considered mint state, uncirculated but with visible marks. But the Holy Grail? That's MS 68 or above, paired with the coveted FBL designation. This combination signals a coin of near immaculate quality, virtually untouched by time. Here's where the suspense thickens. Just this year, in 2024, the numismatic world was rocked when a 1948 Franklin half dollar, graded MS 68 full bell lines by PCGS, sold for an astonishing $84,000. Yes, $84,000 for a single coin. And that's not even the upper limit. Whispers ripple through collector circles about a near-mythical specimen, one so flawless, so perfect, that experts estimate its value at a staggering $35 million. Imagine the thrill, the pulse-racing anticipation of holding such a coin in your hands. Could one be lurking in your grandfather's old coin jar? In a forgotten safety deposit box? The possibility is real, and the stakes couldn't be higher. But don't rush off to check your change jar just yet. There's more to this story, and every detail counts. You see, Rarity is just one part of the equation. Preservation is just as critical. Coins are incredibly sensitive to their environment. Humidity, fingerprints, even the oils from your skin can dull their luster and erode their value. That's why collectors use acid-free holders, gloves, and even climate-controlled safes to preserve their treasures. If you think you might have a valuable Franklin half dollar, resist the urge to clean it or handle it barehanded. Instead, have it evaluated by a reputable professional. Now, let's talk selling, because uncovering a rare coin is only half the journey. The other half is realizing its true worth. Where should you sell a coin of this caliber? Forget about casual online listings or pawn shops. For a coin as significant as a high-grade, full bell lines Franklin half dollar, only the most respected platforms will do. Leading auction houses like Stack's Bowers or Heritage Auctions have the networks and credibility to connect your coin with the world's most serious collectors. They provide authentication, marketing, and access to international bidding wars that can send prices soaring. Trusted coin dealers, especially those affiliated with the American Numismatic Association, are another avenue. Just be sure to get multiple opinions and never rush a sale. Here's a pro tip for every aspiring numismatist. Always have your coin professionally graded before selling. Both PCGS and NGC provide encapsulation and tamper-evident holders, complete with a unique certification number. This isn't just for show. It's ironclad proof of authenticity and condition, and it can mean the difference between an ordinary sale and a record-setting payday. But let's circle back to that $35 million figure. How is it possible? What separates an everyday Franklin half dollar from one that commands a fortune? It's the convergence of rarity, grade, and history. A coin with perfect full bell lines, an immaculate mint state grade, and a provenance that traces it directly back to the Philadelphia Mint's earliest strikes. These are the ingredients for numismatic legend. It's a story of survival, of being in the right place at the right time, and of recognizing treasure where others see only spare change. And that's the heart of coin collecting. The thrill of the hunt, the joy of discovery, and the allure of history you can hold in your hand. Every Franklin half dollar tells a story. Some whisper of the past, others shout of glory and riches. The only question left is, which will you find? So, have I piqued your curiosity? Are you already imagining what might be tucked away in your collection? Before you dash off to search, let's recap the essential facts every collector should know. The 1948 Franklin half dollar, 30 millimeters in diameter, 2.15 millimeters thick, weighing 12.5 grams, and composed of 90% silver and 10% copper. Look for sharp, unbroken full bell lines on the Liberty Bell. Seek out coins graded MS 67, MS 68, or higher by trusted services like PCGS or NGC. Preserve your coin's condition with care, use professional holders, and always consult with experts before making a move. If you think you've struck gold, or rather, silver, remember, the right auction house or certified coin dealer is your gateway to the big leagues. And who knows, the next seven-figure headline could be yours. But there's only one way to find out. Check your coins, do your research, and never underestimate the power of curiosity. If you've enjoyed this deep dive into numismatic suspense, make sure you hit that like button, drop your wildest coin discovery stories in the comments, and most importantly, subscribe to Profit Show. We've only scratched the surface of rare coin values and collecting secrets. Stay tuned for our next episode, where we'll reveal more astonishing treasures and the strategies collectors use to uncover them. Don't keep this secret to yourself. Share this video with every collector, history buff, and treasure hunter you know. Because somewhere out there, a coin is waiting to change someone's life. Maybe, just maybe, it's yours.
Imagine holding a single golden tone dollar coin that looks so ordinary, yet it hides a story that could rewrite your financial destiny. This is not fiction. This is the remarkable truth behind the 2009 Sacagawea Native American dollar coin, a piece of United States history that, under the right conditions, has been valued by collectors at an astonishing $13 million. Yes, you heard that correctly. $13 million for a $1 coin. Here on Profit Show, we uncover the real stories behind coins that most people overlook, revealing how artistry, history, and minting errors can turn a simple piece of metal into a legendary fortune. But before we rush to judgment, let's take a closer look at why this particular coin is causing such a storm in the numismatic world. The 2009 Sacagawea Native American dollar marked a historic turning point for the U.S. Mint. While the Sacagawea series began in 2000, the 2009 version introduced the Native American $1 coin program, celebrating the contributions of Native American tribes to the country's development. The reverse design changes every year, and in 2009 it honored Native American agriculture, depicting a Native woman planting seeds in a field of corn, beans, and squash, the Three Sisters crops. This design was created by Norman E. Nemeth, and the obverse still featured the portrait of Sacagawea, the Shoshone interpreter and guide who traveled with Lewis and Clark. But the 2009 issue carried unique traits. The first year of the new reverse design, lower circulation numbers, and special composition and strike characteristics that caught collectors' attention. This coin has a manganese brass-clad composition, with a beautiful golden appearance, weighing about 8.1 grams, measuring 26.5 millimeters in diameter, and about 2 millimeters in thickness. The edge of the coin bears the year of minting, mint mark, and inscriptions E pluribus unum, a detail introduced after 2008. On the surface, it looks like a simple golden dollar. But when viewed under magnification, experts from PCGS, Professional Coin Grading Service, and NGC, Numismatic Guarantee Company, have identified incredibly rare die characteristics. Subtle, planche variations, double die obverses, and certain proof strike anomalies that set apart the million-dollar specimens. Now, let's talk about what makes a coin like this worth millions. In numismatics, rarity, condition, and demand form the holy trinity of coin value. For the 2009 Sacagawea dollar, the most prized examples are mint state, MS-70, or proof 70, PR-70 coins, the highest grade achievable, representing absolute perfection under 5x magnification. PCGS and NGC use a 70-point Sheldon scale to grade coins. An MS-70 coin means it has no visible imperfections, no scratches, no discoloration, as if it just left the press moments ago. Out of millions struck, only a handful may meet that standard. Some of those few flawless examples, especially with unique die markers or experimental finish patterns, have become legendary. The story deepens when we explore how the $13 million valuation emerged. In 2010, whispers began among high-end collectors and private auction houses that a specific 2009 Native American dollar, one struck on an experimental planche and preserved in pristine condition, was sold in a private sale for an unprecedented amount. While exact transaction records remain confidential, leading numismatists confirmed the deal through PCGS verification logs. This was no ordinary coin. Experts believed it might have been one of the prototype strikes produced under special conditions at the Philadelphia Mint. The combination of historical significance, perfect grading, and sheer rarity drove its value beyond imagination. The surface luster of this coin exhibits what collectors call cartwheel brilliance, where light reflects across the surface in smooth, rotating bands. That's a sign of fresh, uncirculated metal flow lines from the minting process, a characteristic grading experts love. Coins showing this brilliance are immediately flagged for potential premium valuation. The thickness and sharpness of the relief, the clarity of Sacagawea's facial features, and the fine lines in the agricultural design on the reverse all contribute to its visual appeal and authentication. Collectors also examine the edges for letter sharpness and alignment. The edge inscriptions can slightly differ depending on the die pressure used, and in rare instances, coins show partial or doubled lettering, a major rarity. A small batch of 2009 Sacagawea coins was discovered with "In God We Trust" misaligned on the edge, known as a strike rotation anomaly, making them even more desirable to advanced collectors. So, why do collectors, especially American ones, value this coin so passionately? It's not just about money, it's about legacy. The 2009 Sacagawea dollar honors Native American history while symbolizing the art and precision of U.S. minting craftsmanship. Each piece connects us to a cultural story, a moment in design evolution, and a snapshot of the American spirit. When you hold this coin, you're holding a small golden tribute to the agricultural heritage of the first peoples of this continent. And for a collector, that heritage is priceless. But don't be deceived. Most of these coins are worth only their face value or a few dollars. The $13 million value applies to a specific combination: perfect grade, unique minting anomaly, and verified authenticity by top-tier grading services. That's why every aspiring collector must understand the importance of certification. Never sell or buy a rare coin without professional grading documentation. PCGS and NGC are the global authorities, and their slabbed coins, sealed in transparent cases with a barcode and serial number, are the gold standard for verifying authenticity and market value. Without grading, even $1 million coin can go unrecognized. Now, you might be wondering, could you have one of these in your possession? Millions of Americans received Sacagawea dollars through bankrolls, coin machines, and circulation. Check your change drawers, old coin jars, or family collections. If your 2009 Native American dollar coin looks fresh, flawless, and bears any unusual edge lettering or strike characteristics, you could be holding something far more valuable than you imagine. And that brings us to the next crucial part: where and how to sell it. When it comes to selling a rare coin like the 2009 Sacagawea Native American dollar, your first instinct might be to jump online. But caution is key. The world of numismatics values provenance, certification, and collector trust above all else. Your safest and most lucrative path begins with professional authentication. Send your coin to PCGS or NGC for grading. Their expert numismatists will evaluate strike quality, surface preservation, and any potential mint errors under magnification and specialized lighting. If your coin earns a grade of MS68 or higher, and especially if it exhibits unique features like a double die or off-center strike, you're already in elite territory. Once graded, your next step is determining the right selling venue. Avoid general online marketplaces or unverified buyers. Instead, target heritage auctions, Stack's Bowers Galleries, or GreatCollections.com, where elite coin collectors compete for rare certified pieces. These platforms specialize in high-end numismatics and often handle multi-million-dollar transactions. You can also connect with specialized numismatic brokers who manage private sales for top-tier clients. They'll ensure your coin reaches serious collectors who understand its true worth, the kind who won't blink at a seven-figure bid. Now, let's talk about condition again, because in the coin world, condition equals credibility. The slightest blemish, a fingerprint, a micro-scratch, even subtle discoloration, can drop a coin's value by thousands. That's why handling procedures are sacred in professional coin collecting. Always hold coins by their edges, avoid touching the surface, and store them in acid-free holders or airtight capsules. Environmental factors like humidity or heat can affect luster, so consistent storage in a climate-controlled environment is essential. Coins that remain in original U.S. mint packaging often receive higher grading results. Authenticity plays another major role. The 2009 Sacagawea dollar's golden color often leads counterfeiters to plate ordinary coins with brass or gold tones, hoping to trick uninformed buyers. But real numismatists know how to spot a fake immediately. Authentic coins have precise reeded edges, correct weight, and uniform electromagnetic readings. PCGS and NGC also maintain online databases where you can verify serial numbers to confirm legitimacy. Collectors and historians often discuss the significance of the 2009 design. It was a symbolic bridge between tradition and innovation, combining the enduring image of Sacagawea on the obverse with a new series of reverses that honor native contributions. The Three Sisters design marks the start of a legacy that continues yearly, making 2009 the cornerstone for every future issue. That alone gives it historical weight. Combine that with flawless minting, and you have a masterpiece worthy of elite collections and museum displays. But here's something many overlook. Coin value isn't static. It moves with market trends, auction results, and collector demand. The numismatic market, especially for modern US dollars, has surged in recent years. As younger collectors join the field, fueled by YouTube and social media awareness, demand for near-perfect modern rarities is at an all-time high. A coin like this doesn't just represent money. It's a portable investment, a historical artifact, and a status symbol rolled into one. If you ever come across a 2009 Native American dollar in proof set packaging, or as part of a mint roll, check the mint mark. Philadelphia, P, and Denver, D issues were for circulation, while San Francisco, S produced proofs. Coins struck multiple times under controlled pressure for a mirror finish. Proof coins from this series have razor-sharp details, frosted designs, and deep mirrored fields. A proof graded PR70 by NGC or PCGS instantly enters the top value bracket. Add any anomaly, and it could rival that record-breaking $13 million sale. One of the fascinating aspects of this coin's story is how it unites artistry and technology. The mint used advanced die-making techniques and laser polishing methods to produce the 2009 series, giving each coin a distinctive sheen and precise relief. Those subtle production advances often yield minute variations that numismatists chase for decades. Some collectors even specialize in transitional errors, where experimental dies or unfinished planchets from one series were used for another. A Sacagawea coin struck on an experimental planchet or early prototype can instantly become a headline in the collecting community. In the broader picture, coins like the 2009 Native American dollar serve as cultural storytellers. They're small monuments of metal carrying enormous historical weight. For American collectors, they represent a tangible link to heritage and identity. And for investors, they're assets with intrinsic and growing value. Every coin you examine tells a story: who designed it, how it was minted, what errors slipped through, and how it survived untouched for years. The thrill of discovery drives collectors across generations. So, what should you do if you believe you have a valuable Sacagawea coin? Step 1. Don't clean it. Cleaning damages the surface and ruins the coin's natural patina, instantly slashing its grade. Step 2. Photograph it carefully under neutral lighting, showing both sides and the edge inscriptions. Step 3. Consult a professional numismatist or send it directly to PCGS or NGC for evaluation. They'll provide an official grade and encapsulate it, securing both its safety and its reputation in the collector's world. And once your coin is certified, share your discovery. Post it in coin forums, Reddit's r/tar coins, or Facebook collector groups to connect with fellow enthusiasts. The community is vast, knowledgeable, and supportive. Many remarkable finds have started with casual discussions online. A collector sharing photos of a coin that turned out to be a multi-million-dollar rarity. As you finish this video, remember, not all treasures are buried underground. Some sit quietly in drawers, waiting for the right eyes to notice their brilliance. The 2009 Sacagawea Native American dollar coin stands as proof that everyday currency can hold unimaginable value. Behind every gleaming surface lies craftsmanship, culture, and a story worth millions. So, if you enjoyed uncovering this numismatic mystery, hit that like button, drop a comment with your thoughts or questions, and make sure to subscribe to Profit Show, your home for authentic coin discoveries, hidden currency facts, and stories that turn pocket change into history. Stay tuned, because in our next video, we'll explore another coin that might just be sitting in your wallet right now, waiting to change your life. And as always, this is Profit Show, where every coin tells a story, and some stories are worth millions. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Profit Show. Today, I have something so extraordinary that it will make you rethink everything you thought you knew about pennies, because in my hand rests a coin that looks so ordinary yet hides a value so astonishing that it could change a life forever. This is no simple cent. This is the legendary 1946 Lincoln Wheat penny. And before I reveal why this coin can be worth up to $21 million, I want you to stay with me until the end. Because every single detail of this story matters, and one fact could be the difference between you holding an average penny and holding a fortune. Imagine this. You reach into your pocket and pull out a coin from spare change. It looks old, maybe even worn out. But what if that very coin had the power to buy a luxury mansion, a fleet of cars, or secure your future for generations? Sounds impossible, right? But numismatics, the world of rare coin collecting, is full of mysteries. And today we will uncover one of the most suspenseful tales in its history. Now let us start with the basics. The 1946 Lincoln Wheat penny was struck right after World War II, a period of great change in America. This coin carries the portrait of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse, his face detailed and bold, symbolizing unity and strength. While on the reverse, we see the two iconic wheat stalks framing the words 1 cent and United States of America. The coin itself has a diameter of 19 millimeters, a thickness of 1.5 millimeters, and a weight of 3.11 grams, minted in bronze. This penny has been a staple of American pocket change. But here's where it gets interesting. While millions of these pennies were minted, only a few have unique characteristics, errors, or pristine conditions that drive collectors wild. And this is where suspense builds. Because not every 1946 penny is valuable, but some select examples have skyrocketed in price, reaching figures that ordinary people can barely imagine. And now you might be asking, what makes one coin worth a single cent and another worth millions? The answer lies in the art and science of coin grading. Professional grading companies like PCGS, the Professional Coin Grading Service, and NGC, the Numismatic. Guarantee Corporation are the gatekeepers of true value in this field. When a coin like the 1946 wheat penny is submitted, it undergoes intense examination under magnification. The graders look for luster, strike quality, color, and most importantly, a condition. If a 1946 penny is found in mint state condition, with no wear, flawless surfaces, and full original red luster, its value explodes beyond comprehension. This is the difference between a pocket change coin and a $21 million rarity. Imagine finding a 1946 penny tucked away in a collection graded by PCGS as MS68 red. Such a coin would be one of the finest known in existence, and collectors with deep pockets would stop at nothing to own it. But the story does not end here. Because the world of numismatics thrives on mystery, and error coins add another layer of suspense. For instance, a 1946 penny struck on a silver plancher, or with a doubled die. Obverse can command astronomical prices due to rarity alone. And here comes the cliffhanger. Could it be that somewhere out there in your very home rests one of these error coins hiding in plain sight in a jar of old change? Before we dig deeper, let me pause and remind you to hit that like button, because every time you like this video, it pushes it to more collectors around the world. And do not forget to subscribe to Profit Show, so you never miss another shocking coin value breakdown. Now back to the journey, because the deeper we go, the more the suspense builds. Let us talk about why collectors treasure the Lincoln Wheat Penny series in the first place. This series, minted from 1909 to 1958, connects directly to American history. Numismatists admire its symbolism and artistry, but they also hunt for key dates and mint marks. A 1909 SVDB or a 1914 D Lincoln cent are famous rarities, and the 1946 coin, while common at first glance, holds secrets of its own. The market value of rare coins is shaped not just by rarity, but also by demand, and demand is driven by collectors, investors, and institutions who recognize coins as historical artifacts. Owning a 1946 penny in top grade is like owning a time capsule from post-war America, and collectors will fight tooth and nail in auctions to secure such treasures. Now you may be wondering, how can you sell a coin like this? Where would you even begin? The truth is, you should never rush to sell such a piece at a local pawn shop or a casual buyer, because you would lose the true potential value. Instead, trusted platforms like Heritage Auctions, Stax Bowers, or Legend Rare Coin Auctions are the proven arenas where million-dollar coins find their new homes. If you want direct selling, certified coin dealers registered with PCGS or NGC offer the safest routes. And remember, authentication and grading must come first, because only then will collectors trust your coin enough to pay life-changing amounts. Picture this scenario. You walk into an auction room. The energy is tense. Bidders raise their paddles, millions are on the line, and the hammer falls on your 1946 Lincoln Wheat Penny at $21 million. Your life has changed forever. But let me take you behind the scenes of numismatics to keep this story alive. Coin collectors do not just chase money, they chase history. Terminology like full steps, full bands, full red or brown designation, and mint state grades are everyday language in this hobby. For the 1946 penny, the red designation means that the coin has retained nearly all of its original mint color, making it glow with brilliance under light. Such coins are exponentially rarer than brown-toned or circulated examples, and this tiny detail can add millions to value. Suspense builds because every collector dreams of spotting that one coin mislabeled, overlooked, or sitting unappreciated in a box of common sense. Numismatics is full of tales where ordinary people became millionaires overnight because they paid attention to the smallest details. And now I want to hold you here at the edge of your seat, because I am about to reveal something most collectors keep secret. The truth is that coin values are not static. They rise and fall with market demand, economic conditions, and collector enthusiasm. In 1946, these pennies were just change. Today, they can be treasures, and tomorrow they could be worth even more. This is why subscribing to Profit Show is critical, because staying updated means you never miss the next golden opportunity. And here is another suspenseful fact. Did you know that coin grading companies do not just stop at assigning grades? They also secure coins in tamper-proof holders with barcodes and certification numbers. This not only protects the coin but also gives it undeniable authenticity, meaning no buyer can doubt what you own. So when you hear about $21 million for a penny, understand it is not just a story. It is real, and it is built on the foundation of trust, authentication, rarity, and condition. And now as we approach the climax of this journey, imagine the weight of history in your palm. Abraham Lincoln gazes from the obverse, the wheat stalks whisper from the reverse, and hidden within the copper surfaces lies a story that could make you richer than you ever dreamed. But here is where I must leave you with one final cliffhanger. Could the next $21 million 1946 Lincoln wheat penny already be in your possession, waiting for you to discover it in a drawer, a box, a jar, or perhaps even in your wallet right now? Before I close, remember to like this video, because it helps bring more treasure hunters into our community. Comment below if you have ever found a rare coin, or if you want me to cover the next legendary piece. And most importantly, subscribe to Profit Show, because this channel is your key to unlocking the secrets of coin collecting and valuable currency markets. Every episode is packed with suspense and knowledge that could turn spare change into a fortune, so share this video with friends, family, and fellow collectors, because one of them may be holding history without even realizing it together. We will continue this adventure into the world of numismatics, where mystery, fortune, and passion collide. And until next time, keep your eyes open, keep your curiosity alive, and never underestimate the power of a single coin.